That sucks. That's a wrap. Here we are again. Somehow I miraculously pulled off to be able to get another day to hunt. I drove up to North California. I'm in southern Humboldt County right now. I think this is B4 zone. I'm at my buddy's cabin here. I stayed here during turkey season and I heard a bunch, just didn't see shit. And I only had like that one morning to do it. So behind me, actually that way, behind the cabin, there's this huge, I wouldn't say huge, but a canyon, big ravine that goes down and then up. And I got to be up on the other side. There's a little pond up there. I guess they like to come down and drink water in the evening and kind of chill out there. And there's a bunch of trails that I saw. So I'm going to go sit on it. And I'll be using the bow this time instead of the rifle. So I don't imagine there being anything longer than like a 40-yard shot. And if you can't hear that, that is acorns dropping. It sounds like a goddamn war zone out here. I'm just hoping my Jeep, my new Jeep that I just got, doesn't get dents and shit all over it. Because these things are coming down. It's every time one hits, I jump. But no, we'll see how it goes. Yep, there's another one right there. This area obviously is known for its weed, and we're up here filming a documentary that we've been working on for about 10 months. And we're getting to the ending stages of it. We're doing interviews and we're just filling stuff in that we need on the storyline and kind of filling the holes that we need and doing some interviews, in voiceovers. So we're here to do that. We got to fly over a pot farm, but the trimmigrants come in and there'll be upwards to 60,000 boost in population, which if you think about that, this area is not that big. I think all of Eureka or like Humboldt County is maybe a couple 100,000, if that. And you get 60,000 plus people in a little town that's got like one small grocery store and one gas station. And then you've got Garberville, which is just up the way, and it's a little bit bigger, but I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I just drove through and did some B-roll and stuff, and the people everywhere and signs with, signs saying, experienced trimmer and hitchhikers and fucking hippies everywhere. So it gets a little crazy up here. So I'm on private land right now. Hunting on public land up here is a little dicey because of when you have 60,000 people come in, where are they going to stay? They're going to stay in the hills. And I see a cow. I'm about to shit myself there for a second. I thought it was oh, that's not a cow. That's a goddamn bear. Holy shit. Okay, well, I need to get my gun. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 2 huge bears. Holy shit. They're fucking monsters. I guess I'll keep this rolling. Holy shit. Well, I thought they were cattle. I saw a big black one, and then I just saw a smaller one. So, holy shit. Now, it's just crazy. You probably can't see it right now because I'm on my phone. We've been filming this last half of this film on a cell phone, which is kind of crazy. I've always wanted to do it. However, holy shit, they're fucking enormous. God damn it, that's just gonna ruin my hunt too. So anyways, trying to hear where they're going. Oh man, that first one dwarfs mine. Anyways, fuck, I don't even know what I was talking about now. That's crazy. I was sitting here thinking, I thought I saw a cow walk down, and then I see it, and it was just massive, about the size of a goddamn cow. And then I see the second one go through, and I was like, wait a second, that head does not look like a cow. But why two big bears are together? I don't know. I gotta figure this out. So one definitely was not a cub. Unbelievable. Fucking ruins my hunt. Well, that was fucking interesting. So, I mean, they were 75 yards away, so there's a fence right up here. I'll show you here in a second. That was just so fucking odd. Never fails. Anyway, so, and they were coming down fast. They came right down, probably right to the, I mean, I could see them walk on the fence line. You could see them in between, and then they just kind of moseyed on out. And then I yelled, "Hey, bear," a couple times. You could hear them trot off. So I don't know if they're going to circle back around or not, because my buddy just killed his buck here. I just text him and try to find out where he put his carcass at, because I'm guessing they're probably coming down for that. He hasn't texted back yet, so we'll see. But I'm going to go anyways. We'll see how it is. I mean, it was two big bears, so it wasn't a cub and a mama, but it's just interesting to see. I mean, they're probably 2-year-olds or so. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot about bears, but not enough to where, I mean, I've seen them in twos before, but that's so rare. I don't know, that's crazy. Well, a little change in plans here, not because I'm a pussy, but just because there's 2 bears, only one of me. And I just went up to look to see where they went in, and it's fairly open, so I can stay a little bit further away from that pond and actually get a shot. It's about 100 yards, so it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bad boy. Plus, this is the last week I get to own this thing, so because I'll be giving this back to Northwest Action Works. The reason I got this was when we first started Rogue Element. I had already had this from my previous hunting show, and all I needed to do was get a couple of films out of it, and I was going to return it because they were going to do something different, do a whole complete deal. I just wanted to make sure I got my end of the bargain out of it, because there's nothing worse than guys who burn sponsors. Makes it hard for the rest of us to get them afterwards. So didn't want to leave a trail of dead bodies, and we're going to go ahead. We got the bear kill off of it and see if we can get a deer now. So here we go. This is where they came down, I believe, right through here. Can't smell them.